Hello, all you Slayers out there in LA. Today, I wanted to cover some things about Dead Island 2 that I think that was done so well. After 100 hours in this game, I think I can put my finger on several things that this game does very well. And yes, I created a list so I wouldn't get tripped up while I was looking at all of this. Okay. Ah, number one I want to talk about is the different Slayers that you can play. I think that is incredibly well done. Each Slayer has something unique to offer each player. Now, grant you can play every Slayer the exact same way if you wanted to, but in doing so, you're going to miss out on like some cool builds, arguably. And that would be a shame. So, but yes, there are 6 Slayers in this game, and they do seem to all have their like different flavors of mayhem that you can enjoy and you can explore to find the one that's right for you. I think that's incredibly well done. Whereas in the original Dead Island, there were 4 survivors, and arguably they were all kind of different. I don't know. There is definitely something here with the Slayers that do feel like each one is separate from the other one. Because I mean, you could play all the survivors the exact same way, and goodness knows, there never seemed to be a whole lot of encouragement to play them differently. In this game, it does feel like there is an encouragement to find the Slayer that really works for the way you want to play, and I think that's brilliant. Guns and mods are the next thing on my list. The guns in the game are introduced earlier, like early on to you in the game, and although the ammo is kind of scarce a little bit, once you buy the blueprints, which they're all readily available, if you hit the right seller when you load in, you can shop around to the different sellers in the game until like you find blueprints for pistol, rifle, shotgun ammo. So you can make your own. And usually what I like to do is go visiting each seller. Yeah, so anytime I have to go and sell things, I'll look and see if they're selling any gunpowder, and then I'll go ahead and buy that. So I'm stockpiling that as I go, right? But again, I only actually use the gunpowder. Only use my guns when I absolutely need to. So I never feel like I never feel like I'm out of ammo because again, I'm only using it when I have to, right? So that's just the way it is. I don't think so, Buster Brown. Get out of here. Okay. But yeah, in the original Dead Island, you play with guns, but it didn't feel like the game was really encouraged you to play with guns until like well after well after you were into the prison level, and that's just when the game decided to make sure that you had like all the ammo you could ask for as kind of like we're sorry that we made guns not that fun early on, so here's a bunch of ammo and opportunities to use guns, knock yourself out, sort of, whatever. The mods that you can put on the guns in this game are arguably much better than the mods that were available to you in the original game, to be honest. It was just okay. That's right. Let's try somewhere else. Another thing is weapon variety. Weapon variety is fantastic in this game. Like, it really feels like you can just kind of experiment until you find, oh crap, I kind of wanted to pick that stuff up. Can we pick it up? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm tough. Oh no, no, Dee Dee, come here. No, Dee Dee, come here. Oh my gosh, woman, pull yourself together. Yeah, like the different sword types, the machetes, like that's classic, right? The machetes, hammers, wrenches. These, but there's something about the way you use them in this game that it just feels so much better, like well done. It's better. It's well done. This robot's getting on my nerves, y'all. Shush, Dee Dee. We're gonna go find your friend. Calm down. Shite. Alright. This is where we have to get ugly. Try not to hurt Dee Dee. But yeah, I mean, you can experiment and play with different weapons in the game, right? Like, for me personally, um, I feel like the two-handed wrenches are my favorite melee weapon in the game when I'm playing like Bruno. It's a nice all-around weapon. Bats are fun, but I still feel like the two-handed wrench is very much my favorite. Okay. Okay, so we need to do something here. But yeah, like a lot of the melee weapons, they feel well done to the point to where it's just like you could really find one that you really enjoy, right? Like, so you'll have like a favorite weapon. Oh, where did that go? Oh, did it stick to her? Well, that's a shame, isn't it? But yeah, weapons in this game are such that, like, oh, he ain't even having that, y'all. We're gonna have to get out the big guns here. But yeah, like, you get so into like the weapons in this game that when you find like a new variation of a weapon that you have loved forever, right? You get so excited. Like, for Carla, whenever I see like a purple hammer, I'm like, yes, that's it right there. Oh, that's not helping, is it? Alley-oop. Sorry, I get so carried away with the game. I have too much fun. I can't help myself. Here, y'all go for that. So yeah, weapons are great. Linear world design. That's another one. Okay, people gave this game crap because of the linear world design. I think it's perfect. I love the way they designed this world. I love it. There is no space in this world that feels underused. It's all nicely designed to where everything matters. Every space matters. It's so well thought out. There's a bunch of environmental storytelling that's great. It's perfectly presented. There's no space that, like, that's unused, like to the point to where if you explore like around, like say, oh well, I've never been behind these two cars, you'll see like a weapon crate there that you had no idea was there, right? It's just each map is incredibly well designed and there's no wasted space whatsoever. There's always something to find. Just fantastic. The zombies in this game are done incredibly well. Grant you, the shamblers kind of all look alike. They're just all generic. But when you get to the walkers and the runners and the way that they're dressed and the way they look, I mean the variety is fabulous and it helps to add to the immersion of the world you're in. You know what I mean? And they do the same thing for the elites too, like the slobbers and the cruisers or the crushers as they're called. Uh, the bursters, there's not a whole lot to do with them, right? But the ones that have like the police hats and the belts on are hilarious. Too funny. And well, I mean, the butchers are kind of all the same, right? There's that. It's just whatever. I can't wait, but I genuinely I cannot wait until like the DLCs come out because I'm really looking forward to seeing like when are they gonna bring back the oh, it's another claymore. Yes. I really can't wait to see when they're gonna like bring back the charger, you know, the Ram. All right? And I'm here to tell you, he better be cute. My Ram better be cute, okay? Cuz if they're not cute, I'm going to be upset. So yeah. Absolutely. If you when you bring the Ram back, and you most assuredly better bring that damn Ram back, okay? All right. I want to see a cute Ram. Terrifying but cute. You hear me, Dan Buster? So yeah, there's that. Um, but yeah, that's just some of the things that I wanted to cover. Oh, the screamers. There's another good one. Like the variation. You got the Tina Turner ones that just yell. Then you got the roller derby girls, and then you got these I thought it was volcanic. It's not volcanic, is it? It's I'm not sure what. The name's moving too fast, but yeah, look at that. Like this one. Watch. What is that? Voltec? Just a Voltaic screamer? Something like that? I mean, like, that's awesome. And they look like, they were patients straight out of a mental ward or something, you know? Like, that's just well done. Oh, the game is really, really spoiling me, isn't it? All right, it's time for us to go. We are attracting quite the crowd here. All right, let's get out of here. But anyway, yeah, that's the stuff I wanted to cover in terms of things that I think Dead Island 2 did great. All right. Terror of Soundstage. Okay, well we'll do that later. But anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. I think I pretty much covered everything I had written down. Yeah, pretty much. It's all these things working together, right? The multiple slayers, uh, the location, the linear world design, like for each map is so well done. The way weapons, the weapons feel, and like how the combat looks and feels, and the guns are so much more fun in this game. That's it all works together so nicely. It's It's not a super long game, but man, is it immersive, right? And I just love it. Absolutely love it. I think some people had said, well, the original game it was better because it was semi-open world. I'm telling you what, after 300 hours of driving around in that truck, you spend enough time driving in the game, and you realize that it's just like it's a lot of padding. The driving itself was unnecessary padding. It wasn't necessary at all. Nobody played Dead Island because of the driving. Okay. They played it for the melee and the zombies and killing cool zombies in fun ways. That's why they played Dead Island. It wasn't because of all the hot cars. not, not really. So, but anyway, that's yeah. I wanted to go down a list of things that I took some notes on regarding what Dead Island 2 does so very, very well. And I hope that they continue to build on what they've got here with the DLCs. Genuinely, I want to see more within the structure of like what they have here, right? Just more of this, please. Okay. This is fantastic. Just more of this, right? Hopefully, the DLCs that are coming out are in no way going to deviate from what they've done here. And I have all the faith in the world. Like they're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. It's definitely going to be more of this. So all the more reason to look forward to the DLC that'll be coming out. And of course, as soon as the DLC comes out, I will be covering it because I already own the season pass. It came with my special edition of the game. So we'll take a look at the DLC together and see if it was really worth it, right? If it's worth getting or maybe not. So anyway, that's all I got for now. You all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and you all stay safe out there in LA, okay? And I will catch you on the flip side.